just yet. Okay. Bloop. One second. Don't anybody need to see this? Hold on. Where is that thing? Close. Whoa, hat. Right. Let me see what's up. Oh. Is that frozen? Is it frozen? No, the lights are moving. Hold on 1 second here. I don't have much time, interweb. Stop messing around. Okay, that should be good. Posted, boom, 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 bada bing. Tablet goes over here. Let's finish up some bases today. Sweet mercy. As you can see here, we are going to be finishing up with some of the, need this, snow texture paste. Bring this over. Meow. Crank up the mic a little bit. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to be finishing up with this. Man, this is really, I'm going to mix it. Oh, so fresh and so clean. This stuff here, this snow paste by Huge Miniatures. Come on now. Don't go crazy. Just focus on this, not like that. Focus on this. Hello. Woo. Maybe that. Touch it. Oh. Anyway, there you go. Awesome. Awesome stuff. Oh, goodness. Oh, right on the thing. Gabbage. Save this container for something else. Mix and mix and mix and mix. Turn down my tablet because I can hear too much of myself. All right. Okay. Boom. Okay. So, like I did yesterday, working on these bases here, and just cork, and then I did Eshin Gray. I still need to actually hit this one with a little bit of highlight. Easy Terminator. Eshin Gray I used then bold titanium white for a dry brush, and then Nuln oil to bring everything down, and then I use the Huge Miniatures Snow Texture Paste. Incredible stuff. I love Huge Miniatures, both their texture pastes and their, come on now, their pigment powders. Awesome stuff. Come on, focus. There you go. Pigment powders. I love these. I haven't used these on any of the current commissions, so I won't be using any of the powder on these guys here. But on my next commission, I have a pretty sweet idea of using the powders, and I think that would be pretty sick. What are we focusing on here? There we go. There we go. Okay. So basically, this stuff here is super easy. It's just like GW stuff or any other texture paste. The one thing I did say yesterday that I love about this stuff is if you use a little bit of water and you kind of put it on the edge, it gives a little bit of a melted snow look. It's a little softer. It doesn't kind of separate or anything weird. So I generally just slap it on the base, move it around, and then I go around the rocks with a little bit of water so it kind of feels like it sinks into the crevices. So here, there we go. Slap it there. Yep, standard. Put it on there, and then I always clean it off every time, because if I don't, it gets hard and weird. So bring it up here. And these are for Terminators and Eradicators on my current Space Wolves commission. So I like, the majority of these big guys have wider stances, so I kind of like it to where it looks like they're stepping over a snowy patch or that kind of a thing. So, all right. There's a lot of weirdness going on right now, and I know that there's not a bunch of stability. So for me, the exciting part about being able to just sit down when there's a quiet time, slap on the camera, and smack some texture paste on something, that is almost invaluable. But we are, every day we just kind of scooch forward, So I have a lot of projects on the plate. I have a lot of other stuff going on, but it's nice to be able to just sit down and do this. It's nice to be able to just focus on getting something done for myself or for a customer, instead of, worrying about the Discord, worrying about other stuff. Every now and then you need to release. You need a way to let go and find your center. So, yeah, it's just a weird time. Uh-oh. My phone's buzzing. I ain't looking at it, though. Nope. Okay. Like I said yesterday, the important thing to remember is to not, or I guess to remember to go back and kind of shape the snow once it's on there, because if you don't, you definitely see the lines, where your tool was hitting it. So I just kind of bring it down here. You see me going back to the water, and that's because it's making it smooth and it's not a dry surface. So it's not going to pull anything. It's actually going to ooze into the crevices, which is awesome. my goal is, because I only have like an hour, my goal is to at least get the bases done. So that would be cool if I can get that done. And I always put the tufts on after the miniature has been glued down. I generally like using the tufts to kind of hide where they are glued on. So it helps. Oh, there's a little gaposis there. There we go. There we go. Okay. Wash. All right. Next, ooh, drink. Yep. I find it's a kind of a weird catch-22 in that some of the coolest base shapes are also the hardest ones to get done. So, you know, kind of shoot myself in the foot for that, but it is what it is. Oh, music, where did the music go? Dropping the ball here. That. Oh. I see there's at least someone here, maybe. I don't know if my software's right or wrong, but if there is someone here, I say hello to you. If there is not, I say hello to myself, and am therefore crazy. Chat never works the way I want it to. I'm still trying to figure out if I should just go YouTube or Twitch or use slobs. It's like every single time I think I know which one I want to use, I then get a lot more on a different platform. So, you know. There we go. Getting these black rings on my fingers from this very cheap, kind of crappy primer that I used, which is why it's very important to use good primer. That being said, my buddies at MTech Cave just shared on social media that they have all kinds of, GW sprays, and primers, and their prices are the best out there. So if that's something you're looking into getting, that is a quality primer that does not slough off in your hands, and it is a great price if you go through them. So you know, worth checking out. And they have a really cool rewards program, which basically if you create an account, which is free. Get off my hand, you dirty bug. It's flies, man. Tell you. No matter what you do, somehow a fly always gets in. I've slayed so many. Anyway. But like I said, the account's free. It's free to set up and use the account stuff, but they keep track of the amount of money you spend over the course of being a customer. And once you've reached certain milestones or goals or whatever, you get percentages off, you get other extra bonuses. Really just great programs worth looking into. Then there's a membership program, which you pay depending on which tier you want to be in. You spend some money per month, but that also unlocks even more savings. So as of right now, since I've spent a lot of money and I'm also a member, I get about 30% off all everything in the store. So huge discounts, huge savings. Now they're talking about wanting to make, if you're a pro, which is the highest level membership at $20 a month, that your shipping on orders over $100 is free. So that alone is worth the $20 you spend, right? Not even counting the mega savings you're going to get from being a part of that membership, but not having to pay shipping. Amazing price, amazing product, services, and honestly, their customer service, I know I talk about them a lot, but it's only because I love them more than my local game stores. And I'm not, they're literally not paying me to say any of this stuff. I'm just talking essentially to myself. But they are awesome. They are incredible, and they're on top of stuff, and they just expanded. So go check them out. mtechcave.com. You're not going to find a better store anywhere. I guarantee you that. You're not going to find a better store, especially in the US. They don't exist. Yeah. I'm not really talking about my process here because it is a rinse and repeat deal. Literally just slapping this texture paste, moving it around, making sure it looks kind of normal, or giving it, sometimes you can have big piles, other times you're going to want to make it kind of thin. That just gives depth, because your cork is going to be the same height no matter what, because it's the same cork. And so giving the variation in the snow, that can give the effect of maybe there's a snow drift, or the wind was blowing the snow and it piled up on one side. So allowing this texture paste to be kind of your shifting element, that's kind of what it's really good about. There we go. So I'm going to make this significantly thinner, and I'm going to put a lot of water in it, like almost as if it were melting just a little bit, and that should give it a cool look. And then going with my finger just to give it a nice clean edge, so that when I give the final black paint of the rim, it's not hitting any bumps or anything. It's a nice smooth rim to paint. Okay. Alright, there we go. Man, I just had a cool idea. So, the next space wolf, I guess for my space wolves, what I want to do is in any of the snow, I want to take a stinking thunder wolf and dip its furry paw in the snow to make it look like there's wolves walking around. Ah, genius strikes, you know what I mean? That's some good juice. Look at that, I got 3 done in 15 minutes. That's 5 minutes of base. 40 minutes. That's right on time. Here we go. Like I said, if I can get all these done, then that would have been a very successful session. Hopefully I got 3 done. Yeah, that one, that one. That one, that one. Yeah, 3. Okay, good. Whew. Thought I was losing my mind there for a second. This side is going to be higher than this side. I'm actually going to I'll put a little tiny bit over here. No. Stop it. Come back. Too much, too much. Something else too about getting the tool wet is that it actually helps the paste not stick to the tool, and so you can move it around much, much easier. A lot like when working with green stuff. Although you don't want to just use water. Now, Pete the Wargamer uses Vaseline. I've seen others use other things. But yeah. Spread this out, give it some depth. Shift it around. Good. Let's see. On these ones, I might be able to come in under 5 minutes, which will help with the more complicated ones. Go, a little bit of water. Sometimes, if I really want to get some different texture in the snow, I'll just take my finger and dab certain areas. Oh yeah, a little like Dairy Queen swirl right there. Nice. Okay, there's one. That took 4 minutes. Yeah, these big island ones. I'll do the islands, and then I'll do the splits. Island ones are significantly easier to do. A little more. Back here. No, in there. Stay in your hole. Getting sticky again. It is windy here. Okay. Sorry about that. Uh, 2 minutes. Well, almost 3. Okay. Too much. I just got a weird shape here. I want these rocks to kind of show through. So hit this and spread it. Yeah, I'm excited when this is done. I'm almost done with the Ral Partha painting opportunity, which is super, super cool. Metal miniatures, never painted them before. I don't think I will ever want to mess with them again. And then I have some Another opportunity that I'm working with someone else. A bat rep content creator. Making him a special army. Well, a roster, I guess we'd call it. So there's some cool stuff in there that I'm really, really stoked about being able to do. Because I've never painted this type of army before. So it's going to be fun to see that come to fruition. And then I have another one. As far as commissions go, I think that's it for right now. I want to take a little break, a little breaky poo. And realistically, the break is exciting because then that means I should be able to focus on formation of a new company with my good buddy. We have some pretty cool ideas, and I think that it should work out really well. So I'll be taking a break from commission painting for a little while. Unless, of course, a massive orc army happens to fall in my lap. Zach. But even then, this Space Wolves one took way too long. So there's things I need to change. I need to change, I guess, my speed or kind of my expectations that I hold for myself. And honestly, you know what? Like, I have, because of the way everything has been going in that world, it has been weirdly difficult to find motivation and inspiration when you feel like, man, nothing really makes sense. Nothing really, I don't know. I'm making excuses right now. Essentially, just lazy. And, dude, fly, you're about to die. If I catch it on stream, I'll give him a name. I'll put him in my jar over here, and he can hang out with us on stream. Oh, man. Yeah, if you randomly see me stopping, it's because I'm trying to Mr. Miyagi this fly here. Make him a neat little home. People ask, why the crap does that guy have a fly? A little fly diorama. And only the one viewer at the time of this recording will understand. Dude, you're so close. You're so close to becoming a decoration. Oh. Almost had him. I almost had him, folks. Is that centered? Is that centered? Okay. Oh, man, right on my... Ooh, that needs to have way too much snow. Boom-tee, 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 boom-tee. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I need to check to see if I'm up on Twitch. Up on Twitch. Oh, Joseph. Boop. Boop. Okay. Drank. Oh, oh! He was there. Okay. He was hiding. Man, Twitch is so far behind. All right. All right, Twitch. Okay, big scoop. Ooh, get some more water in there. Come on. Almost 3. Gonna have to get 4 done. Oh yeah. We're gonna get these done, and then these Terminators glued up on here, and then I'll probably have to go. I should not be leaving this jar open this long. There we go. Oop. Need to wet my tool. And that's too much snow. Yep. Okay. Yep. Oh, Martha Stewart. Sick and tired of dropping the snow. We're almost done. Wet tool. But not snow droppingly wet. Okay. Now, the wedges. Like I said, looking at this long and arduous process, I genuinely wish I had my 3D printer when I started doing this commission, because the amount of stuff that's out there, all of this basically becomes unnecessary. Now, hopefully, actually, I know he does, but it helps that the customer really likes these. But man, some of the stuff that's out there, and you just print it, you can get 6 to 8 done in about 45 minutes, and then you just clean them, cure them, prime them, and then dry brush them, and all the texture's there, everything is there. So like for desert bases, yeah, that's what one of my collaboration commission things is using, is just 3D printed bases, and it looks awesome. Especially when you add in, when it's all done, you add in the pigment powders to kind of tie in the model to the base. Yeah. That's one of the main reasons I'm super excited about getting to that one, because it's going to be a whole different color scheme, a whole different look. You know, it's Death Watch. I'll give a little teaser there. It's Death Watch on deserty bases. Super stoked. Yeah, it didn't take long at all. Okay. I know. I wish it were more exciting. I'm sorry. Keep losing. To get someone, and then that's cool, and then they bail. Bases aren't fun. I mean, not fun to watch. They're not really that fun to do. But it is necessary. Because if they don't have something to stand on, you can't use them. So here I'm just taking, because there's quite a bit of an angle on this one. There's quite a bit of an angle. So I'm actually taking the snow and scraping it across there so that the snow gets stuck in the crevices, like as if it had actually snowed, and it would sit on that crevice. See, normally I listen to like theme-based music, right? So this is Space Wolves. I love listening to like, oh man, what's her name? Not Scald. Is it Scald? Viking stuff. Oh hey, Grammaton Cleric, what's up, buddy? I am doing just fine. Have a little bit of time here, so I can finish up these bases, I only have really one left. It's 3:08. I gotta leave here at 3:30. Oh, nice. I can actually put some paint on some boys too. How are you doing today? Nice. Oh, dude, I have not gone on the Discord today to, I have not checked out your finished work. I'm sorry, man. I'll do that when I go pick up my family. They're all currently at a church homeschool function thing. And I carped this diem to work on some bases. But I will look at your stuff as soon as I get the chance, brother. Well, look at that. See, you left and I had a whole bunch left to do, and now I only have one. I guess you didn't leave. I left you. I bailed on you. I'm sorry about that. Again, apologies left and right. No, I had to go do some. I had to be done yesterday because I had spent too much time enjoying myself. You know. But now you come back and I'm almost done. I'll put some Space Wolf Terminators on these bases. I only have 2 left, and then I have the Eradicators I'm gonna put on here. But it is almost done. There we go. I like that. It's definitely movie magic. You know, we're big time now. It's like when in the cooking shows when they show you like, hey, here's how to do this turkey. Oh, Viola. Here's a turkey already done. That's what it should look like. And we're basically there. Are we already done with music? Oh my goodness. Now I just hear myself talking like a freak. Okay. Ooh, almost. A little bit. Meow. Yeah, Sam, it's really cool that I can essentially count on you being here. That feels good. You know, especially just starting out, just not really having much time or not having a schedule. I spend 0 time letting people know. You know, so it's cool that you see that alert and you hop in, and I really appreciate that a lot. So thank you. Okay. Okay. So that paper towel is covered in basically micro white sandpaper. So we'll go like that. Take this, throw that away. Go over here to the music thing. Oh, it's in my fingers. Let me go to ooh. All right, so you get to make a choice. Light music, dark music, background, epic, trap, trap, dubstep, retro, game, or cinematic photography. These are my playlists, and I'll crank it up a little bit too. Graham. Yes, it is. But you know what though? See, the thing is, since you're like my main stream watching dude, I think I owe you the honor and the courtesy of saying your name, right? So you've done me the service of watching my stuff basically whenever I'm online. I can at least say your name, unless you're requesting that I call you by your shorter name. I don't know. I'm feeling. I don't know. What am I feeling? What am I feeling? I'm feeling. I'll put this back. I don't need you anymore. Get out of here. Swipe this off. Okay. All right. I don't need that either. Slide that back there. Okay. How does retro / game music sound for the next 15 minutes? You give it a think while I get my, I guess my glue's right here. Awesome. You got it, boss. Caribbean Arcade? What is this? Let's crank that pig up. Maybe it gets better. Ugh. Okay. So what I do for these guys, I don't actually pin unless it's super heavy or it makes sense. I glue, but I take sandpaper on the bottom of their feet and I create these nice groovelets. Let's see if I can get back to my boom. Yeah, so these grooves here, let's see if I can focus. Boop. There you go. So those grooves, those sandpaper imperfections are what the super glue gets into, and then when I put it on the base, it then gets into the imperfections of the actual cork, and it holds it there really, really well. A few times, it's so loud I'm distracting myself. A few times, the miniature comes off, like the foot sticks to the cork and the cork itself rips out of the other cork, and that is actually even better because now you have a much bigger imperfect surface that when you apply super glue to that crater created, the foot goes right back in perfectly, but there's an even wider just glued in surface. So sometimes if it's already kind of wobbly, I'll intentionally rip it back out of the cork, re-glue, and put it back in, just so there's, it's like putting the concrete footing on a fence post, you know? So yeah, these two guys have kind of narrow stances. They're the last guys that need to go on these bases. I'll actually probably snag the Eradicators too. get these guys too. I'll get everyone based today. I'm working on their heads. I'm working on everyone else's stuff on the background. Yeah, honestly, man, because what I've found, especially when I've pinned, is that if the miniature, like something comes off, that's only one point of connection. So this whole sanding down the feet to give it coarse grooves and then gluing onto the imperfect cork, it really, really, really has a very sturdy and stable grip. So, you know, parts of the miniature explode off before the miniature pops off the base. Don't like CA glue. This guy's already based. Oh! I've done an extra base for no raisins. Okay. So these are for little dudes. Okay. Popping these guys off their temporary 32s. Get my 32 mil base container. And get my snippy snips. Oh, my glues. Okay, one second. Gotta get my glue. My sandpaper, not glue. Sandpaper? Where did you go? Sandpaper! Where are you? Where is it? Just had it. Just used it. Just lost it. Herm, I say. Put it in here. Put it in here. No, it super is. Tamiya is for like the models. For actually putting it on the models, the plastic glue, I don't even mess with that. I only use CA glue for like resin stuff because obviously the plastic glue isn't going to work. But when it comes to putting it on a non-plastic base, then CA glue is awesome. Now, there is something that I have found. So this is all-purpose. Let's see if I can get closer and it focuses, maybe. Right? All-purpose. Then there's also craft, which it might as well be labeled crap glue because it does not hold anything. It just snaps right off. I use the craft glue for when I'm temporarily gluing them to the base, for when I like paint or prime or airbrush or whatever, because it literally just pops right off. I use all-purpose or maximum hold for when I actually put them on the base to be done. Since I can't find my sandpaper, I will use my emery board, and it is... I stabbed myself. That hurt. On a model. Model stabbed me. I'll use my super gross emery board. So I'm clipping off these nubbins. Clean this up later. Pew. And like I said, I'm just take this. But there's more that come off of that one. There we go. Okay. And you just rub it, put it on the stance where they're going to actually stand. And then go back and forth. Until get nice grooves. Sweet foot grooves. And then so these guys are going to be more of the split ones. Come on, let go. Hey. Little dab. And then I think it would look better if he goes there. There we are. Let's get these Terminators on here. So the Terminators are going to be needing the smaller, so this guy here. Thank you. He's going to be like charging. There we go. Oh, yeah. Nope, that's too far forward. That's the one. Right there, that's him. Thin has works better for me, I think. It allows me to have a little more control. And the thin one really goes in the crevices a lot easier than the gel. And honestly, as long as you have your stuff, like if you've sanded a little bit to give it a nice coarse edge, and you're going on this porous material, it sets real quick. I mean, it sets super quick. The gel I haven't really used. I tried Gorilla Glue gel when I first started, and that stuff just sucks. So just gonna go through and sand all these dudes' feet. Boop. Boom. 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 So what do you do, Graham? What's your... What's your, Yeah, I don't do anything other than crazy glue. I've tried Gorilla Glue, I've tried other cheap knockoff versions, and I don't... If it's not crazy glue, I don't play around with it. There we go. Oh, yeah. It's definitely time for a new emery board, though. You were an X-ray tech. Oh. Did that recently change? Boop, 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 boop. Oh, okay. Okay. So I know a lot of people in the medical profession are finding themselves needing a new job here, especially in the New York area, which is very unfortunate. Almost as unfortunate as ripping a guy in half. Ripped this man in twain. Get out of that water, dog. Looks good, though, in half. Dude, for real. Get it. Oh. Don't do it. I said don't do it. What happened? See? Got cocky again, Graham. Again. Oh! Oh, I thought I had him. So you might not have been here when I was cursing this fly. But I have this fly that just will not leave my office. And I said that if I catch him on stream in the air, that I will make it to where he becomes a permanent part of the stream. Well, sorry to hear that, man. Hopefully you're able to find some other stuff to keep you busy, or at least keep you from going crazy. That's my grandpa when he had to medically retire. That was kind of his big deal. Was he had that very active mind, you know, and just sitting around cooped up with something that he was not cut out for. That's why this hobby's awesome, because this hobby's always giving you something, always a way to improve. There's some just great community. So a lot of fun. Help each other out. We care, you know. Man, I love the look of the Eradicators. They're so cool. Narrower stance. This guy's a little bit narrower. Yeah. Mm. I'm gonna be in trouble. Leaving here late. Oh, you know what? No, I think that extra base is good because I need it for R-Jack. Ay. Going quick, going quick. Too wide, this guy right here. Yeah, you see, I mean, you started and I had some bases. And now, these guys are getting slapped on there. Just. So this is not, maybe this guy? Oh, yeah. There's a hair in this one. Get out of there. There you go. Crisis averted. Ooh, this guy? Is that too... Yeah, that's the one. I want that. That big, there it is. Bada bing. All right, buddy. Graham, it was awesome catching up with you, even if just at the very end. Thanks again for, being here all the time, every time. Next time I go live, I'll be putting these little dudes on their bases and probably painting. No, it's realistically, I know that some of these big guys have bigger stances, wider stances, so I put the cork a little bit wider, but a lot of times I just slap the cork on there, paint it, and just pray it works out. So I've only had a couple where I got down to the end of it and the base just wouldn't work, so I've had to make a few extra, and it all kind of goes into one of my extra bases drawer. So all right, buddy, take it easy.